What up, great people? It's your country CEO back in the house, man. Look, Sunday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, winding down in my office here at church. And I brought forth a word today, a solution for when your money is funny. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 6 through 8. Paul told the church at Corinth, he says, look, he who sows sparingly will reap sparingly. He who sows bountifully will reap bountifully. And I thought about dump truck business as I was sitting here, and I say, let me share this word with the followers and subscribers on this channel, because I think there's some relevancy for the dump truck business. So Paul says, he who sows sparingly, which means little or not at all, will reap sparingly. In other words, your return will be little or not at all. He who sows bountifully, which means much or a lot, will reap a lot or much, right? And I thought about this. I say, man, I see people year in and year out coming to the dump truck business. They want great results. They want big money, long money, want to be able to do great things, spend a lot of money, build a big house, whatever. Great aspirations, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But here's the thing, brother or sister, make sure you're putting in to the business what needs to be put in, sowing, so you can reap the kind of results and benefits that you desire. You can't you can't sow little or put little into this business and think you're going to reap big. It don't work like that. So make sure that you're sowing positivity, proper investment, time, energy, effort, networking, talking to people, sharing the wealth of information about what business work is at, all that kind of stuff. All that is sowing. And let me share this for somebody, because I know sometimes some people think that if they help somebody, that's going to take away from them. That's a word right there, y'all. I know people who think because they help somebody, that's going to take away from them. No, it will never. You sowing into helping other people will never leave you from being without. Let me tell you something. There have been times I have turned people on to a job that I was on. The next day, I got left out and didn't get called to come on the job, and they did, and I'm the one that turned them on to the job. Did I feel some kind of way? Sure, I'm human. I was in my little feelings, but then ultimately I came to understand in my mind that he sits high and looks low is the sustainer of this universe, and certainly he's been the sustainer of me. And I said, okay, Lord, put that trust back in him. Boom, phone rings, or I'm quickly back where I need to be on another job. That's all. You can't ever go wrong. Don't ever think you can go wrong with helping somebody else. That's sowing. And if you want to reap things back to you, sow into others in this business, right? Not just yourself, but sow into others. I found out you can't beat it, man. And I think that's a reason for the favor and grace that God has on my life, because I'm going to help other people. It's in my nature. I'm compassionate. That's just who I am. And I have family and friends sometimes say, man, you ought to not be doing all that. I can't help myself. And God has been too good. I'm going to do it. I just can't help. That's who I am. And I found that, sometimes I might get on the short end of the stick every once in a while. But what I do know, he supplies all my needs according to his riches and glory. I've never went out without a meal. I've never not been able to pay my bills. I've never been able to not take care of all of my stuff. So when I look at the grand scheme and the big picture, man, look, he's taking care of me. Because I believe in the principle of sowing and reaping. It's an agricultural, biblical principle that is so true. My big mama used to put it this way in case somebody is not into theology. My big mama used to put it this way: son, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. So if you're not sowing into nothing, your business, with all those things I mentioned, then into other people, what you looking for something for? Right? That's the crazy part. People got nerve to be looking for great benefits, but not willing to sow into their situation. So y'all take it for what it's worth. That's a word on so many levels. I just thought it was applicable to the dump truck business as well. Hit the like and subscribe notification bell. I'm out of here. It's raining outside, 3 o'clock on a Sunday evening. I'm gone.